a bridge that led to the other side of the mountain.
Why are you here?
I'm looking for the Serif Mountains.
You should get out of here while you can.
You have come here off your own accord.
In a combat duel, I managed to beat the swordsmaster at his own game. And as my first kill, it gave me an extra life. But not just that, it gave me something much more powerful. And then I got the armor of the late swordsmaster, and I was ready to continue my adventure.
So the old swordsman finally died, huh? Was about time that weakling gave up his power.
Thank you for finally freeing the swordsmaster's soul. I don't know much about the locked-in set, but I heard those who go and try to collect it will end up missing without a trace. So I warn you to be careful. If this helps, there's a weird altar just beyond the ridge of the Silent Mountains. I wish you the best of luck.
And so, I traveled east, towards the Silent Mountains. I saw many oddly placed objects such as cobbled deep slate, but it didn't waver me from the track I had set foot on. And then finally, after a day of traveling, I found a lone island which carried the altar. As I made my way over to the island, I didn't know what to make of it at first. It was just 4 wooden pillars with 4 copper pillars, and it was fairly odd. This was known as the serif pillar. There was not much known about these types of altars, but it was known that you should never meddle with them. But the old man told me to come here, and so I wanted to know what this was all about. As I was observing the altar, I noticed something different. Everything was in numerals of 4, the wooden pillars, the copper pillars. But then I looked at the fences, and there was only 3. So I thought if I crafted a fence, I could probably complete a puzzle of some sort. And then I fell, what felt like years, but then I fell on a layer of bedrock. This wasn't just ordinary bedrock, this was the nether roof. But this should be impossible. The realms merged. Unless I fell back in time before the realms merged. I came across some red mushrooms, and so I thought I could break them to lead them into any clues for me to escape. But as I tried to break them, I couldn't break a single one. Not only could I not break anything, but I also couldn't place anything, as I tried to place an ender chest to see if I had any materials to help me escape. But then, I started to think about the altar and how I ended up here. The serif altar consisted of 2 things, wood and copper. But also a third thing, it was on an island. Wood comes directly from trees, and islands are usually associated with palm trees or tropical trees. And copper was used to make copper bonsai tree sculptures. That's when it hit me. If I could somehow make a tree on this nether roof where I can't place anything, it could possibly lead me to a clue and a way out. But after using almost all of the bone meal that I had stored up, not one mushroom tree was growing, and I started to lose hope. And finally, I was down to my last bone meal. It worked, just as I expected. It somehow led me under the nether roof, though, and I was in a crimson biome. Something didn't seem right. As I was making my way through this forest, I saw it, another altar, but this time it was different. It didn't have the copper and oak. It had crimson wood and basalt. It didn't make sense at first, but I knew exactly what to do. I had been dropped back into the same serif altar I had left by, but something wasn't right. As I looked around, the crafting table was gone, the one that I had placed, and the hole that I fell through was also gone, but the pillar was completed. That could only mean someone was following me, and as I made my way out of the island, the cobbled deep slate that I had mined earlier was already back in place. Something wasn't adding up. And then I heard someone coming. Wait a second. That's me. I'm mining the cobbled deep slate that I mined before. But something wasn't right. That's not how I mined it. I mined it from the other side. Something wasn't adding up. I needed to follow this guy. Then I saw what was supposed to be myself enter a fully unopened altar. But when I came back, the wooden pillars weren't there. Something weird was going on. I ran back the way I came from to find the old man, to see if everything was alright, and to see if another one of him had popped up. But as I was running, I seemed to lose my way, and came across something I'd never seen before. A temporal altar. And inside was someone who had unexpectedly been waiting to speak to me.
I've been waiting for you, fellow warrior.
Who are you?
I am the Time Guardian, 2T. I've been mediating your adventure for the locked-in set since you arrived. After the last user of the full set, the realms started to merge and was causing chaos. Because of this, time started to move differently. As we all know, time in each realm works differently. And with the merging of the Nether, time had become tangible. The only way to keep the plagued paradoxes out of the world was to desolate the locked-in set to 5 monarchs. The swordsmaster was the final one, but the weakest. Then there's me, and 3 other monarchs who have the pieces of the set. Each monarch's soul was binded with the time, tying a knot around the roots from expanding. After you killed the swordsmaster, the knot was undone, and the only way to fix it is by you getting the full set and merging yourself with the netherworld and erasing it from our world. If you cannot do that within the next 3 days, the world will become a paradox typhoon and it will tear from the inside out. As for me, I shall give you my piece of armor. After this, I will be eradicated from this world as a part of Mother Timeline. I bid you farewell, warrior.
And just like that, with all this information flowing through my head, the Time Guardian and the Temporal Altar vanished, and I had no idea where to find the monarchs or where to start.
Don't worry, warrior. I will always be a part of your conscious. Travel north to the Shadowlands. There you will meet the twin monarchs. With 2 pieces of the set, the fight will be evenly matched. It will all come down to skill. Are you ready to save this world?
And with nothing to lose and everything to gain, I thought to myself, instead of becoming the deadliest player on the SMP, I had an even better goal. I was going to become the hero.